Hey everyone, so I'm making this video. I wasn't expecting a lot of people or anything to be in the chat. I'm not going to stay on here too long, but I just wanted to address something right quick because, some people they feel just because you don't say anything, when they're talking crap about you, they try to take it and run with it and think that you're a weak person or whatever and that you're scared, when the truth is that if you've already told a person, I'm not going to go back and forth with you, that's just what I mean. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. So like I said, I'm not saying any names. I appreciate the people in the chat, if you're not saying any names, if you know who I'm talking about, but I'm just going to address a couple of issues here. And as you can see, the name of my title is How to Spot True Scammers, Frauds, and Con Artists. Now, I want you all to notice that what's been going on lately is that there has been some YouTubers who actually go out on campaigns against other people, trying to defame their character, start stuff with them. They're basically trying to ride the coattails. They try to start stuff with more popular uh, witches or people on social media. And what they do is that they try to take it to the next level or switch things around where they're calling us scams and frauds, when the truth is they're really the ones who are the scam and frauds, because true witches, true spiritualists, true practitioners of the community do not go out on campaigns on trying to belittle another person, especially if it's a person of color. They just don't do that. They don't go out on campaigns trying to attack their character and their business and try to steal their clients, okay? Because basically that's what it's really about. And then turn around and offer services. I mean, I want you guys to wake up. For those of you that know what's going on, please, I want you to open your eyes. It's the oldest trick in the book. It's let's crap on the more popular people. Let's crap on the products that's the best. Let's crap on them, and so people could come and check us out and buy our stuff. When the truth is that if you go over to these type of people and get services, you're probably not going to even get the work that you wanted done. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you on the internet. They're going to talk about you on the video with you being a client. I mean, you can't trust these people with your private, personal information because they can't wait to put somebody on blast. That's what they do. That's what they strive for. So just be careful when you go to these type of people with your personal business. That's all I'm saying, because they will use it against you if they're, number one, you don't do what they want to do, or you don't support them, or number two, they'll just try to get money out of you some way and try to blackmail you. You don't need to deal with these type of people. And these type of people who go out and make campaigns against people like me and stuff like that, if we weren't powerful, if we weren't who we say we were, why even bother? And it doesn't have anything to do with us being scams and frauds. That's their word. That's what they believe. I mean, I believe that they're scamming a fraud too, but I don't go out making campaigns against them. I'm not worried about them. The only thing I'm concerned about is when people try to talk about me and my business. That's what I'm concerned about, my own shit. And these people like that are real, the true scam artists, the true fakes, they can't stand to see people like me manifest things and have clients of business. And I thank you all for being in the chat. I really do. I thank you for your support and everything and coming through today. I'm going to get to y'all questions in a minute and get to y'all in a second. But Yeah, to go back to what I was saying too, these people, if we were so bad, if we were such this and that, why come you can't address it once or twice and then leave it at that? That's what most practitioners do. That's what most spiritualists do. That's what most occultists do, witches, whatever you want to call yourself. I don't see people in the spiritual community going back and forth like this. Okay? Like I said, I know I had my run last year, which was something else that I want to address too about that. With people talking about I'm homophobic, how in the world am I going to be homophobic when I'm part of that community? And I've said it over and over again, and I've said it on my private personal page. Everybody knows, just about everybody knows how I stand with that and what my sexuality is. I don't have to make it a campaign about what I do. I don't have to make it, but these people want you to do it so they can try to get more information out of you. That's what they do. They'll say stuff like, well, what's up with all these groups? What's up with all that? They want that information out of you. They want you to explain yourself so that they can try to get more information out of you to hang you with or to set you up. Messing around with these people is nothing but a setup. Y'all, these are the type of people that we move away from in the neighborhoods. These are the type of people, like I said, that people like me and you move away from because they keep crap going in the neighborhoods. Nobody wants to deal with them. They're in everybody's business. They don't have jobs. They love to call people frauds and scam artists when they got frauds. They got a pass too. You know what I'm saying? They've been arrested for fraud, stealing food stamps and all that type of crap. You know what I'm saying? So, for them to sit up there and say that stuff, it's like, and then turn around and offer services. That is how you know. That is how you know that you're dealing with a true scammer, fraud, and a con artist. I mean, my mom used to call like that type of thing back in the day. She called that California slick talk. That's basically what it is. And these people really don't care about you. These people are trying to get money. Okay, these people are trying to get money. And if you go to them and see what it's like. Check them out or whatever, and then see if there's any differences in what they do. I mean, to me, like I said, they're the scams. They're the big fraud con artists. And I don't know who shed these people broke into with with all of that with all of that look like Palo Santeria offerings and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know whose shed they broke into, but they ought to be ashamed of it. And let me get right into the chat here and say hello to everybody. Rhonda Johnson's here in the chat. Hey, Rhonda. Raven Phoenix is here in the chat. Hey, Raven. And Samantha's here. Let me go down here. Let's see. Samantha, I learned the hard way like mine hunters. Yes. Defamation lawsuit. Yeah, I hate to really have to go that route, but the certain people, if they keep it up, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead, I guess, and sign my name to the list too and get some of this money because you can't keep doing that. I mean, that's why people have public relations, they deal with PR people, to come against people who are like this, who are trying to ruin them and stop them from doing TV shows and having, business deals with people. So yeah, I mean, these people, that they think that they're immune and nothing's going to happen to them right now, but it's always quiet before the storm. So we'll just have to continue to let these people go on and hang themselves because there's a reason why nobody else is doing that. There's a reason why nobody else is really doing that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell dumb people anything. And these type of people, they have enough nerve to even talk about their clients, calling them dumb and stuff like that. I would never talk about my clients like that. I totally go 100% for my clients. Let me check and see what Samantha say. Uh, PI violation, but YouTube I think has that agreement. But I agree. Yeah, extortion. Yeah. So everybody is talking in the chat too. Rhonda said I give them something to talk about. Yeah. Mhm. Cherry Pisces. Hey, Cherry Pisces. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, these, you just have to watch out for that. That's just some slick stuff. And getting back into what I was talking about before, with people calling me homophobic, because I'm clearly not homophobic. I got into it with one person that was transgender, and I said some stuff, but this person said some stuff about me too. Nobody's talking about how this person called me a black nigga bitch, wish death on my womb, said all this stuff about how they would pay St. Jude's $10,000 to, kill my womb, hurt me, or whatever. Nobody's talking about that stuff. But as soon as I call a transgender person a man with somebody I'm getting into it with, people want to judge me and have an attitude. That's ridiculous. That person is using, the protection of transgender people, to try to ruin, my reputation or ruin my name. For y'all that really know me, y'all know how I am. Are you kidding me? Where they do that at? If anything, people should be mad at him because he's riding on the coattails of true transgender people who's had problems, who truly need protection, and trying to get sympathy for it. Basically, that's what that is. So I just wanted to address that. I'm not going to be talking to that person. I'm not going on that person's page, no matter how much they want me to, no matter how much they try to bait me and all that. But I will address issues, on my page whenever I feel like it, which it's not going to be all the time, dealing with that issue. But I just wanted to go ahead and talk about that because, it's just ridiculous. It really is. Yeah. Hey Marie, how you doing, hon? And Princess Umbrella. Yes, I'm so glad you guys stopped by. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Financial crimes and cyber criminals bite and white collar crime. I have no sympathy whatsoever. I know, I'm serious. And that's what I'm saying. If I was such a scam artist and such a fraud, why are people still coming to me? People have seen the fake stuff that they've written about me and all the fake stuff that they talked about me. But people use their discernment, they go with their spirits, they go with their heart, and that's why they still come to me. And that's why, and for the other people too that are getting attacked, people go to them because they feel drawn to them. They want to have work done with them. This is what the people want. Okay? This is what the people want. Like I said, most of the people I know and deal with that are witches, they don't have a problem with you going to somebody else. You're just going to go to somebody else if you want to. I've been saying that since 2015, 16. I've been saying that. I don't hold any grudges against people. But these people that are true scammers, frauds, and con artists, oh yeah, baby, they got a problem with it because they want you to spend all your money with them. They'll tell you, oh, well, you go to them and I can't deal with you anymore because that's my enemy. Please. I mean, do you know how many these the true scammers and frauders, Do you know how many of clients I've gotten from these people? And they talk about them and they tell me stuff about them, but I'm not going to make a campaign about it. It goes with the territory. I mean, that's really making me look bad. I've had some clients even tell me, I'm glad that you're not going back and forth with these people anymore or trying to talk trash about people because I want to make sure that, you're focused in doing my work. That's a lot of drama. And a lot of these people, like I said, the true scammers, frauds, and con artists, which is what they truly are, all right, they are the ones who have to come out and try to put other people down, other workers down, to try to lift themselves up because they can't build a platform on their own. They're not creative enough. No, they're boring. They're boring, really. They are. They really have no business being on YouTube. The only way they can get some subscribers or viewers is if they actually, you know, talk about people. And that's sad. And you all have seen it for yourself, for those of you that know what's going on. I've seen it for myself too. They hardly get no views unless they're talking about somebody that's more, established, or, they're just uh, trying to make up lies, which is, I noticed they're really good at that. I mean, there's been so many lies made up about me where I just don't even address a lot of stuff anymore. I'm like, how stupid can a person be? But they think that you guys are not intelligent and that you're going to fall for the stuff that they talk about. They don't really believe in any of this. Honestly, they really don't. Because if they did, there's a line of conduct. There's a code. They don't they don't get it. They don't believe in this stuff. And because they really don't believe in this stuff like we do, y'all, they think that they have the right to call people scams and frauds or whatever because they don't believe in it. They think that we really don't believe in it. They think that we don't really practice what we do. They think that we don't practice what we preach. And it's really sad. It's annoying, really. I mean, and I'll address another thing too. As far as me like being ordained, I've already made a video about that, how I got into it, how I became high priestess. Everybody's mad because I use a fucking title, high priestess. Like I said, they can go ahead and get them a fucking title too if they got a fucking problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you know, this is what I wanted to do. Nobody's gonna stop me. The only time I'm gonna take down not being high priestess Kathy is when I get ready to. Nobody's gonna make me. I've been high priestess Kathy since what, 2015, 16 now, or whatever. So, and I'll address that too. Universal Life Church. Every spiritualist, just about every occultist, every person who is not a Christian, okay, or well, I think they do help Christian people to get ordained, okay? It doesn't matter what path you walk, what faith, that's what they do. They give you the certificate to get ordained. Okay, now other people, and I decided myself that I wanted to be ordained, which a lot of spiritualists do that. So for you to sit up there and insult the whole Universal Life Church when all of these practitioners have a certificate from the Universal Life Church, that just goes to show how ignorant and how they are the true scammers, frauds, and con artists. Because how am I going to talk about or put down something where the majority of the community that I'm in and I'm around, they have the same certificate? I mean, whether or not you want to believe Universal Life Church is real, that's your prerogative. But the truth is, they've been around for a long time, and they are established by the government as a a oh gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? They're established as an organization online, an online church, okay? And in that church, you don't just have to be Christian. You can be wicked. You can have Apollo faith. You can have voodoo. You can do voodoo. You can do whatever you want to do. They get the certificates together, okay? And they help you get ordained. That's what they do. I don't have to lie about that. It was my decision and some other people that I was working with and dealing with that decided that uh, I was going to call myself High Priestess Kathy because I have a coven and we all work together. Okay. So it is what it is, whether or not you believe it, whether or not you like it, who cares? Nobody cares about that. But the thing that really people should care about is how you talk about all of these people, all of y'all talk about all of these spiritual workers, okay, and then you turn around and offer services. I mean, like I said, where they do that at? I guess they just do that out in the West, right? That's crazy. Where they do that at? How you gonna talk about everybody, then turn around and offer services? Really? Wow. So I'm just telling y'all, that's how you spot the true scammers, frauds, and con artists. And trust me, if you get work for them and y'all get into it or something happen, your business is gonna be all over the internet. You're gonna be sitting on the internet and watching them talk about you. Showing receipts, your email address, all of that. I'm telling y'all. I mean, that's how you spot the true scammers, frauds, and con artists. I wouldn't ever put my clients' information up here online. Yeah, I tell my own stories about my own life, my personal life, and my past, when I was younger. But I mean, I wouldn't put my clients' personal information out here online. That's just real dirty. And like I said, even for some people who try to test me or whatever, they ain't got no respect or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just let you go on about your business, really. That's what I do, because, you'll eventually, the universe has a way of coming around and people get what they deserve. People get what they deserve. And so, like, all I have to say is that with these true scammers, frauds, and con artists who are attacking other, especially YouTubers who, have worked hard for their channels. And, of course, having a channel, you're going to have to provide some type of entertainment, something to keep the people coming back, something to keep even if you have a magical channel, you need to show them something, show them work, show them something, you know what I mean, to keep them coming. That's just how it is, YouTube. And that, a lot of people use it as a platform, to increase their wealth, to help their families. I mean, that's just, it is what it is, and these people, they act like they can't understand it. They act like they can't understand the fact that people can do different practices, like being a Satanist, or being a hoodooist, or being a voodooist, or being a Wiccan, or practicing Obeah. They act like they can't understand that at all. And then they turn around and say stuff like, I practice voodoo and I practice Satanism. They'll sit up there and contradict themselves. They'll sit up there and talk about us, how we can't do this, can't do that. And then they turn around and do it. Woo! It tickles. I'm gonna go off badass witches with this. It tickles the Oshun in me. It tickles the Oshun in me. It's so funny how people can talk about African gods as they were less than and everything. Okay, and I'm talking about someone on the internet. They could talk about how the Orishas are less than, and how India gods are more better than African gods, which is something I wouldn't ever say, because you're going to be offending so many people, and everybody has their own practice, what they want to practice with, you know. And, then turn around and try to copy off of who you work with or the deity that you work with, and run around with alekes on your wrist, like that's gonna prove something to like that's gonna prove something to people. You know what I mean? I mean, especially for those of you who have been watching this whole train wreck go on for the past year, almost 2 years. It's just ridiculous. But I just wanted to address it, like I said, with my followers, my friends, my family, my clients, and let them know what's going on. And I have some pictures to take. I know some of you are waiting on your pictures for the work that I've done for you. If I don't get that, I got like 4 people I need to get that out to. So if I don't send it out tonight, please hold on until Monday. Okay, because I have a couple of sessions I need to do this evening as well. And please excuse me. I've just been busy, and trying to keep things afloat too as well, and all that. So, like I said, these people, they are the true scammers, frauds, and con artists. And just as quick as they got on the scene, you know, they'll be off the scene just as quick, you know, with all of that bull crap, because, it's only going to be, a matter of time before they really catch a case. I mean, they've been served with papers. You think that most people would be smarter than that. That's what I'm saying, whatever spirit that is, they working with is a trickster spirit, because, I see it all happening, and, it's just really, really sad. So, you guys, let me see. Samantha's really banging out the questions here. Let's see. Yeah. So you guys, I'm gonna wrap this up in a little bit. I'm gonna keep this up so you guys, if you missed anything or missed the beginning, you can catch it later on. And like I said, I just wanted to put that out there. I mean, that's something y'all won't see me do on YouTube, ever, is, make a campaign out against someone like that. Even if I don't like them. I mean, we got to stay busy. I mean, we got to keep busy doing stuff. These other people, they got too much time on their hands. They want to be like us, but they don't understand how to go about the right way, to deal with people. Like I said, these are the type of people that we move away from in neighborhoods, because they keep so much stuff going, and they can't stand on their own. They can't, they're not creative enough to talk about topics that don't have to do with, slandering other people, which is exactly what it is, a slander. Because I would like to see some receipts of a reading, or work done, or products being purchased, or whatever, by these people. They, some of them say they have receipts, but they never showed any receipts about that. Or maybe they'll pretend to show a receipt, but we can't really see anything it says. So, this is how you spot the true scammers, frauds, and con artists. And if you guys, want to talk to me and everything like that, you can hit me up at highpriestesskathy@gmail.com, or highpriestesskathy@yahoo.com. And I will have some information in the description box below, how you can get in touch with me and the other services I have to offer. And Samantha, I want to thank you for all the questions that you asked in the chat and everything. And yes, humans by nature can be very terrible. And that's right. Long as we know who we are in our hearts of hearts, that's the only thing that matters. And I agree. But I know sometimes you have to address some things. That's why they have, like I said, PR people too. Sometimes we have to address things, so to get our side of the story out, especially when they go out on campaigns. So, with that being said, I thank you all for stopping by, and I'm going to go ahead and go, okay? Bye bye. Wait a second. And just before I get ready to leave, um, I will have some information on how you can get into our new group, where you can, market your business, your spirituality business. You can, make live videos in there. You can share pictures in there. You'll be able to get clients in there. I believe we have over 2,500 members in that group. It's $25 just to get into that group. You can ask questions. There'll be people to teach you if you wanted to learn some things on your own. There's some good information in their books and stuff like that. I know I have a book in there, the Spirits of the Encyclopedia of Spirits, and it shows you all the different types of spirits you can work with, and the things that they like and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd be happy to direct you, to that book and everything like that, and just take a look around and get to know people, introduce yourself, and we can go from there. Like I said, I'll have information in the description box about that as well. And I'm pretty sure I might have forgot something else to address, but these are the main things I wanted to talk about today. So, you guys have a lovely Sunday evening, and I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of mine, okay? Bye bye.